Hello and welcome to another episode of today's GK. Let's begin with the practice question. Which one of the following is the westernmost island of Indonesia? The correct answer is Sumatra. Indonesia is a country in Southeast Asia, Oceania, between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, consisting of over 17,000 islands that includes Sumatra, Sulawesi and Java. Westernmost and second largest island of Indonesia, Sumatra. It is 1790 kilometers long and 435 kilometers wide, and is fringed with smaller islands of the western and eastern coasts. Nepal shares a border with which of the following Indian states? Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal. The correct answer is all of them, so D is the correct answer here. The Prime Minister of India referred to the common cultural heritage of India and Nepal, saying the Nepalese people were equally happy that the temple for Lord Ram was under construction in Ayodhya. Nepal is an important neighbor of India, occupying special significance in the foreign policy of India because of the geographic, historic, cultural and economic linkages and ties that spans centuries. With an area of 1,47,181 square kilometers and a population of 29 million, Nepal shares a border of about 1850 kilometers with 5 Indian states including Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal and Sikkim. Endosulfan, recently seen in the news, refers to an insecticide. The Supreme Court has slammed the Kerala government for doing virtually nothing for endosulfan pesticide exposure victims. It's an organochlorine insecticide which was first introduced in the 1950s, commonly known by its trade name Thiodan. It is sprayed on crops like cotton, cashew, fruits, tea, etc. for control of pests such as whiteflies, aphids, beetles and worms. Endosulfan ingestion results in disease ranging from physical deformities, cancer, birth disorders and damage to the brain and nervous system. The Supreme Court in India has banned the manufacture, sale, use and export of endosulfan throughout the country, citing its harmful health effects in 2015. Consider the following statements regarding the city of Kanchipuram. It is situated on the banks of Kaveri River. The city was the capital of the Pallava dynasty in the 6th and 7th century. We have to select the not correct statement. Only the first one is not correct. A is the correct answer. The historical city of Kanchipuram is known for its spirituality, serenity and silk. It is situated on the banks of river Vegavati and not Kaveri. Its rich legacy has been the endowment of the Pallava dynasty, which made the region its capital between the 6th and 7th centuries. The catchment of Yamuna river system covers which of the following states? Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal, Uttarakhand. The correct answer is all of them. D is the correct answer here. Water production at the various water treatment plants had fallen by around 25% recently on account of depleting water levels in the Yamuna. The river Yamuna is a major tributary of the river Ganga. The catchment of Yamuna river system covers parts of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Delhi. Tributaries which are important include Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Ken. Ramgarh Vishdhari, India's 52nd tiger reserve, is situated in which of the following states? Rajasthan is the correct answer. Ramgarh Vishdhari Wildlife Sanctuary was notified as a tiger reserve recently after a nod by the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in July 2021. It is now India's 52nd tiger reserve and Rajasthan's 4th after Ranthambore, Sariska and Mukundra. There were an estimated 2,967 tigers in India in 2019, according to National Tiger Conservation Authority. Kanheri Caves are located in, the correct answer is Maharashtra. Inauguration of amenities at Kanheri Caves on the occasion of Buddha Purnima has been done. It is located in the forest of Sanjay Gandhi National Park, Borivali in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Kanheri Caves comprise more than 110 different rock-cut monolithic excavations and is one of the largest single excavation in the country. These excavations were primarily undertaken during the Heenan phase of Buddhism, but also has several examples of the Mahayana Hellenistic architecture as well as few printings of Vajrayana order. The earliest reference to Kanheri is ascribed to Fahin, who visited India during 399 to 411 CE. Kanheri, known as Krishnagiri or Kanhagiri, is ancient inscription, literally means black mountains. Krishna means black and Giri is mountain, and is mostly named after its black basaltic stone. Consider the following statements about antimicrobial resistance. WHO has declared the AMR is one of the top 10 global public health threats facing humanity. Antimicrobials include antibiotics and antivirals only. We have to select the correct statement or statements. Only the first is correct. A is the correct answer. The use of antibiotics to control bacterial infections has taken a beating. With the emergence of multi-drug resistant pathogens, researchers are looking to develop other ways of tackling such bacterial infections. WHO has declared that AMR is one of the top 10 global public health threats faced by humanity. Misuse and overuse of antimicrobials are the main drivers in the development of drug-resistant pathogens. Antimicrobials include antibiotics, antivirals, antifungals, and antiparasitics. These are medicines used to prevent and treat infection in humans, animals, and plants. Criteria to qualify as biodiversity hotspot include: it must have at least 1500 vascular plants as endemics, have lost at least 70% of its primary native vegetation. It must be threatened. Both are correct. C is the correct answer. The Nanjarayan Tank, a biodiversity hotspot, has just been announced as the 17th bird sanctuary of Tamil Nadu on April 25th. There are currently 36 recognized biodiversity hotspots. These are Earth's most biologically rich yet threatened terrestrial regions. To qualify as a biodiversity hotspot, a region must meet two strict criteria: should contain at least 1500 species of vascular plants found nowhere else on Earth, that is endemic, have lost at least 70% of its primary native vegetation. 4 biodiversity hotspots in India include Western Ghats, Himalayas, Indo-Burma, Sundaland. Telecom Regulatory Authority of India is a statutory body. Moving on, PM addressed the program marking Silver Jubilee celebrations of Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. The Prime Minister launched 5G testbed. It will support Indian industry and startups to validate their products, prototype solution and algorithms in 5G and the next generation technologies. TRAI or TRAI was established by an act of the Parliament called the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India Act 1997. It's a statutory body regulating telecom services, including fixation, revision of tariffs for telecom services which were earlier vested in central government. Wholesale price index is released by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. WPI based inflation at 15.08% for the month of April 2022. Food index inches up marginally by 8.88%. The high inflation was primarily due to rise in prices of mineral oils, basic metals, crude, petroleum and natural gas, food articles, non-food articles, food products and chemical products. Released by the Office of Economic Advisor, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Base year for WPI is 2011-12. Moving on to the practice question. Cruise Conference 2022 has been organized by which of the following? Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Port Shipping and Waterways, Niti Aayog, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Answer it correctly. That's it for today. Tomorrow we shall meet again. Thank you so much for watching.